Rise and grind. Mic check. I'm gonna turn the volume on the music down a little. How's that? A little better? I want the volume good. I want a good mix. Hey, rise and grind though. Henchman reporting. It's a yellow mug, which is not green. You'd think my green screen wouldn't make it. Here we go. SpongeBob Square mug. This is the one I kept talking about. Hard to see, but he's got a Gary on the handle. It's a square mug. It's a little awkward to drink. I couldn't get the sticker out. You see a Suey? You might. You might. Not time for that. Pay no attention to the Suey behind the curtain. Square mug. It's a little awkward. You gotta like get it from the corner. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Just getting started over here. The henchmen are all reporting, and you guys heard about this? Flowers doesn't have friends, it has henchmen. What we've been told. Oh no. Got a PvP. It's okay. He's cool. The frogs don't take kindly to his sitting, though. How's everybody doing this morning? Rise and grind. Today's the day. Bright and early. Well, guess what? I'm looting. Looking for frog meat. There's one. Yeah, need that frog meat. Alright, what are we doing? What we doing and how we doing it? I could sell us. That's right. Spirit of Wolf rhymes with World of Warcraft. The way I say it. The way I'm gonna say it. Official. Where'd he go? Oh, he's pulling from up top there. Nice. Rude. Whoop. Kind of rude couple. Should play group. What am I doing? Oh, Ernie and my party. They're. That's his HP bar. Makes sense. Listen, I'm tired. Ooh. Much for Drums of the Beast. 450k. I mean, it's a price. I said, thank you, good to know. 450k. Come on now. It's red server. The prices are made up and the platinum doesn't matter, let's face it. He says, or 200k in a white dragon scale. Okay, noted. I want to save a $250,000 plat. I just need a white dragon scale. I'm gonna tuck some frog locks in, you know? Tuck knights, tuck them in. Anyway, I hear the old leaderboard got unearthed, right? That's right, number 1. Oh, I hit C a little too late. I think these are blue. Fizzle so much. Ooh, ooh, not that room. Almost ran into the freaking realist room. This way. Looking for Loogie. Come on up, Loogie. Yeah, the original leaderboard. I don't remember any others. Remember, what was it? P99pvp.com or whatever. Ancient history. First season, I don't know. I don't think we had seasons back then. I think it's just we had a leaderboard and then we didn't, and that was like you know, the thing that was found was like the goodbye to the leaderboard, which had a screenshot of it. You could see me. Chant of Battle. I think Chant of Battle's a haste, right? This one's green. This one's green. So I guess they're dark green, it would appear. If I had to make a little guess here. Almost level 20. Need that level 20. Yeah, hey, cheers. Got the SpongeBob mug today. This is the one I couldn't get the sticker off of. The crazy part is, today, I got the sticker off no problem. Don't know how to explain it. Nothing's changed between last time I tried and this time, other than this time I grabbed it and pulled it right off in one piece. No residue. I mean, I still washed it after, but you know what I mean? It was crazy because I thought it was like so stuck on there, and I tried. I really did. Yeah, yeah. I made the server very happy back then. And the that was so the leaderboard came about when we got yellow text, right? There was a pre-yellow text era also, and I think I got more kills then, believe it or not. Spreading happiness from you know Rob to Neriak, occasionally as high up as like Kanos Hills. You know what I mean? Like it was a problem. Cast a couple little weak heals on him. Just cure blindness, even better. I need a heal that is not cure blindness and does not have a buff component because it's not sticking. I have minor heal. It's gonna be bad. Oh, I can. I don't. I tried to enter fire, it didn't stick. Oh, there it goes. I must have enter fired the mob. Yeah, I must have. Why not? After all, why shouldn't? I need a clicky. I'm under 75. Oh, wow. Nice. I didn't even notice. I don't think I have the agility buff yet. I had no money. I went to go buy spells. I had flat for cancel magic. It's a good one, you know? Cancel magic's good, don't get me wrong. Bronze two-hander, wow. Feel more agile. Oh, it is the agility buff. Yay. Hooray. We're going idealist. Oh wow! I just tried. So I tried to drink out of the wide part of the mug, and all the coffee spilled out the corners, all over my freaking desk, all over my lap. I like this mug for the look, but I don't know. I don't know if it's very practical. SpongeBob Square mug. Like I said, you gotta drink it out of the corner, like it's a little spout. It's like kind of awkward. Coffee all over my jeans now. Oh man. What are we doing? Fungies? Fungi farm? Oh, I get it. You're calling me Fungi Man. I thought you were saying you want to split this Fungi Man like from the fungus camp. Uh oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. Out of range. Was I a SpongeBob enjoyer? I'm more of a SpongeBob enjoyer now. I never had cable growing up, and I feel like I might have. It might have been a little after my time anyway. So I was a little late. I was a little late to the SpongeBob game, but now I love it. You know, now that I've been properly introduced. You know what gave it away that I didn't know anything about SpongeBob? I was at the store and I called the little. They had the gummies of the Krabby Patties, and I called them SpongeBob burgers because which is a dead giveaway that I didn't know anything about SpongeBob. That's a red con. Holy shit! No wonder it's so hard. Resisted tainted breath. Come on, drowsy. Drowsy stuck. Poison. Sheesh. Yeah, I think so. Let me real quick, cast a couple heals here. Try to clicky so I can heal a little faster. All right. That was a good pull. But yeah, anyone want to let me borrow 450k so I can buy this Drums of the Beast? I don't have 450k on me. You know, I left it in my other pants. Left it in my other greaves. Only Squire placeholder now. I believe it's this night. I don't have C and Miz on me. Hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that. There he is. Even targeted. He's already in another group. There we go. I'm going cuckoo crazy for the meat. Get all the meat. Almost poisoned. Uh-oh. Kill you a couple. Just so. Alright. Still grinding here. I might mute the mic for a little bit while I, snack up. I gotta head straight from the stream to work later this morning. We got a couple hours, so we're just gonna start over here. But I gotta make sure I'm super duper ready today when it comes. And yeah. That being said, we're just getting started over here. Stay tuned. We got a nice little group, a nice little happy, healthy, wonderful little group here. An upper guck. One of the best gucks, if you ask me, top 5 gucks. Oh, well, I'm about to ding. All right. You know what we gotta do? We gotta ding. We gotta, or we just ding, so we have to cheer. We have to dance. It's tradition, okay? If you didn't know, we got a lot of traditions over here. We always take a little bow. Always take a little knee. We always thank you so much, and really appreciate all of you. And a little salute for you. And if you're hating, if you're a hater, hating in the background, take that. You know, you know. You thought I didn't know? You thought I didn't know you were hating in the back? One more, one more. There it is. All right. Anyways. Without further ado, level 21 coming up next. Hey, what's up, KH fan? Good to see you. Oh yeah, 10:20 p.m. for you. It's 6:20 a.m. for me. You know, I'm getting ready for work soon. Got a big pull coming. This should be exciting. Oops. I rooted one of the shaman. All right, we're good. Oh, one of my roots wore off. Nice and easy. Sheesh. Almost a bubble in already. It's crazy. XP somehow got better since dinging. Gotta play THJ while it lasts. Hey, you know what I noticed? I haven't been able to find like my normal source for the lawsuit updates was from Reddit, the EverQuest Reddit. You know, there'd be nice posts that would have, you know, all the links and you know, good readable order. I think those posts are gone. I think they're like censoring it. And the P99 subreddit, obviously, they don't want to talk about it either. Um, the posts are like, I don't know if I don't know if I just misplaced them or they're gone. They banned that stuff. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Because there was like some good discussion going on. Now I can't find it. But that being said, if I want to find out the updates, I gotta go straight to the source, right? The Southern California Court District website, right? They'll have everything. I think by the end of the week there will be an update if it hasn't happened already yet. I didn't look this morning. I didn't look last night. You know, I checked Reddit yesterday, and that's when I decided, you know what? I don't think it's on Reddit no more. I'm trying to stay up to date, right? I like to discuss it with you guys. You know, it's tangentially related to me and what I do, right? I'm an EverQuest enjoyer, you know, so EverQuest news I think is relevant. We'll talk about it. See Ganlo trying to punish me for not sitting when I AFK'd. That'll teach me. Okay, what'd I miss? Nothing, huh? They waited for me. Good. Got some refill on the coffee here. 19 through 24 shaman's painful, but I'll definitely get through it. Fungi tunic will carry me, you know what I mean? I'll AFK through it if I have to. No, I'm just kidding. I'll pull my weight over here. I'll pull close to my weight. Here we go. Here's the scene of the crime, huh? Got into some good PvP in this room last night. Fun. 12 players on the server now. It's waking up. Like a lot of level 60s though. Right. 5 of the 11 players are 60. That was pretty top heavy. Oh, hold on. My alarm going off. Time to get up. So yeah, that's my alarm for if I wasn't streaming today. That's what time I would get up. You know, I get up extra early. Put in the time so I can put in the work here. You know, the pixel work. What are we doing over here? Going up. We could go head towards Warden or something. Oh, no, we had to do it to him. Level 21. I told you he was coming soon. Thought I was kidding. Just Sting 20. Just Sting 21 now. And if you're here for it, I appreciate you. You know? If you're watching the replay, a big salute. But if you're a hater, thanks for watching anyway, you know? Groups fighting, I'm dancing. What else? Leprechaun's so fun. I think probably like next lap we should hit the Warden. You know what I'm saying? That's like the next. Okay. The only issue with Warden is that tower. Let's just ignore the tower in there. It's so tempting to kill them, but they just warp, right? Sometimes they come down, but like sometimes they warp, and it's just not worth it, right? We just won't kill the. You think the PH will kill us? Nah, we got it. That's what I'm saying. Like the PH is gonna be sweet. Maybe. You're probably right. Knight OP. I mean, we've killed some Redcon stuff already. He doesn't cast or nothing. Single pull. Feeling decent on it, maybe. Maybe. You're probably right. We just keep doing these loops. Lead the way. I'm here to, ding. Basically, you know? That's what I'm here for. Hopefully buy some spells at the end. I should be picking up poison glands, I guess. I'm like brokey broke. I want to, start working on my necklace. I need, one more woven grass amulet. And, you know what I'm talking about, my Inaruk symbol quest line. And one more woven grass necklace and, some legwork and stuff. Yeah. I was working on it. I gated back. I wanted to get in on some action over here in Guck. You know? I can always go back to it. Snare click, yeah. I figured I wasn't strong enough to do, all of it yet. Yeah, loop the woven. Right, especially the legs and the chest, you know? I've been feeding you the bandages, that's what's up. I probably have run. I've been like very like it looks like I'm ninja looting, but I'm just digging for meat. I'm just in there. I'm the butcher, right? All right, I'll take woven. Mesh helm. Mesh better than woven? I think mesh is even higher. Uh oh, 4 incoming. Here's where I regret not sitting. Right, it's all good. But we gotta cast stuff. All right, rooting the warriors. Both warriors are root. Tell you guys. I won't type it to the group or anything. Spend that time typing / who all though. We're killing shamans first. It's all good. This is almost too easy. About 70% in. I gotta drink off of the square mug, SpongeBob square mug spout over here. It's just like rectangle's hard to drink from. Who would have thought? Gotta get it from the corner, or else you end up with jeans full of coffee. Found that out today. Yay. Yay. Alright. Jeez. I don't know why I want to go to Warden. Yeah, now he's saying we could try Warden. I'm like, this is decent enough without it. I wouldn't mind trying it. Let's do it. It's gonna be my fault. I'm fine with that. Are those fungies? Just seen. It's all running, and they're running in a weird way. Might be bad news. Yeah, it really might be. Because they don't say anything, right? So we're not hearing like all the fungies. There's one. Out of man. Red count. Only one. Nice. Oh, we got another one coming up though. That warrior, right? Yeah, there he is. Of course I'm out of mana. I can't even freaking root it. Oh, fine. Fizzled my only root chance on this warrior. We're doing good. We're doing great. Ishiwatari EQ. Sorry we had to kill the mushroom. It was coming right at us. That was spooky. It was fun. Exciting. Let's see. 8 plat. Something like 11 plat. 12 plat. This thing will be a few plat. This thing will be like a plat. Probably 2 spells maybe when I get back to Grob. I start planning which 2. I'm thinking the nuke. I'm thinking maybe healing. Right? I might have to heal someone who already has something better than inner fire. Right? Might have to. It could come up in the course of gameplay. Well, maybe, you know? Shouldn't be too expensive. What else? I bought Cancel Magic. 20% man, it's almost like, I know, right? We're taking a serious med right here. Real huge break. You know, I like to keep it pushing. And even if I don't like to, I still forget that I'm supposed to med and I'll keep it pushing anyway. But, you know, a little mana is a treat. Why not? Even cast that agility buff on myself again. And pull a few red cards. Right. Especially while, you know, people are potentially AFK. Alright. I think everybody's back now. Ooh. Imagine falling off that ledge right now. Yeah, the XP's been flowing. Especially because we got like a decent little sized group here. Alright, let's go down this tunnel. What we got? Blue and a blue. Alright, if the tower warps, we gotta just run, right? You know what I'm saying? That guard tower. 2 up top. They're easy. They're easy if they, you know, do what they're supposed to do. Oh, the tower's already pulled? Good job. I don't know, I used to be able to pull it every time, and then 2 times in a row they warped, and now I'm like a little nervous about it. But maybe there's just a bad angle, and I was at a bad angle. Thing 22. You already know. So many dings. So little spells that I have. I started the stream out at level, what, 19? Level 22 already. And yeah, let's do another dance. Have you considered, please, following the stream if you haven't? Please, check out the YouTube channel if you haven't. Or, you know what I mean? Everybody who has, that's a big salute to you. One more dance. Here's even a bonus dance. I'm so excited. Rise and grind. It's time to wake up. You know, I'm halfway through my second mug of coffee, my second SpongeBob of coffee. That's the new unit Americans will use anything but the metric system. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a second SpongeBob of coffee over here. And carefully now. I made a mess with the wide face of SpongeBob's. Not a drinking area, you know. Not maybe if you have a extra wide mouth, it'll work. But you know, I only get like partial coverage here. It seems obvious, but I still fell for it. All right, here we go. Here's where we find out if it's my fault. Like, let's do Warden. Let's do Warden. Oh yeah, big gains at Warden. And we got a Bard in the group. That's what's up. Need before greed all day. Let's go. What do you got? What'd you get, Bard? Should have looted that poison gland. Stackable. Elfhide gloves. Hey, grats. I'm just gonna close my eyes and assume that's an upgrade for it. You know, I won't hear differently. I'm so excited. Guck provides. I'm very happy for you. Big grats on Elfhide gloves. Huge name drop. Very exciting. Yep, like I said, closing my eyes and not looking. I'm hearing, hell, that troll prisoners are smaller than real trolls. Whoa. True. Look at this. Look at this, our little homie. The troll prisoner is like a child prisoner. You know? He's in juvie. He's in Froglock juvie. Guck Youth Correction Institute. Malnourished. Fart Nugget 45. You're probably right. That's very sad. We gotta feed this guy. Hold on. Anybody got... Here, buddy, I don't got much. But it's for you. That's for you. Eat that. Be strong. I need you to. Alright? Young prisoner. Alright. Let's go. We could sit in this room. Hell yeah. Love that. Love sitting in this room. Doing be Josh 420. Hell yeah, FOH. What's going on? How you been? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. We're just getting started over here. Hey, I think I remember you from the Not Occult days. You probably remember me, right? I joined during Red 99 though, so I'm like not. We don't got a guild window here. Alt G does nothing, unfortunately, so it's all mysterious, right? This guy could be in our guild right now, and if he's not showing his tag, and we're not in the same zone to slash guild stat, you know what I mean? We don't know. I'm sure you've forgotten most of your life. That's what's up. That's when you know it's a life worth living. How you doing though? How you doing today? You haven't forgotten today, right? And that's what matters. Today's the day. Rise and grind, you know? I'm getting ready for work. I got work in an hour. Till then, I'm in Norath. As they say, you're in our world now, you know? I live in Guck. I have Guckly needs, Guckly desires, and, you know? Guck provides. All the time. Not every stream is in Guck, but every Guck stream I think is a valid stream if you ask me. You're at work right now. Oh, well, let me provide you a portal to our world then. You know what I mean? This is Norath. Welcome back. Guck is damp, as you might expect slash enjoy. You know, I gotta moisturize. Stay in the mucky waters of Guck. You'll stay very moisturized. Yeah. Our puller was blinded. He's good. Um, this is P99 red. This is, you know, EQ Emu. But we have an agreement. Like the Pigeons and George Costanza, we have an agreement, right? Daybreak's not going to sue us like they're suing THJ, right? Because Rogan knows his role. His role is, you know, supreme ruler of P99. And basically, he can keep it up or he can delete it, but he can't get rid of it to anybody else. Right? This is what we know now. Next to the lawsuit, the Daybreak versus THJ lawsuit, a lot of things have come to light. A lot of new info, new to all of us, right? For a decade, we've been hearing the agreement, but never a single lick of a sniff of the actual contents of the agreement. But now we know. You got de-leveled on P99 Blue. Yeah, that was the first P99. I was on there for a little bit. And then they came out the red beta. I went hard. Went hard on the red beta. Then they came out the red. I went even harder. All your plat and 4 levels. Ooh. You know? That's rough. Gotta find somebody click you up with one of them cleric epics, you know? But here's the bright side. It's just P99 blue. You know what I mean? You want to do it on red? I'm gonna D-level on red. We can help you, you know, get the levels first. And you know what? Even if you do D-level, we'll get you surprises. We've been going strong. Going swimming, more like. I'm trying to root this guy back here. I'll get back to the fray. Yeah. You playing live now? I tried to log in live and I found my account was banned, which is what happened to me on Red too. So I made a new one and I'm better than ever. 80k AAs, that's what's up. On Zek, I assume. 125 Druid. Wow, yeah. Last time I like actually played live, I think 85 was the cap. And I did log in to get like a free level 100 during some BS. My account was in good standing then. I haven't played since. I don't know what happened. ASD is still live on site. What's ASD? Sorry. Hard Nugget. Hell yeah. Always red 99. How many people play on red? Like 20? There's 11 right now, but during peak, you'll get way more than that. You get, I'd say there's dozens of us safely. Oh, Ascending Dawn. Gotcha. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, I was a Bluebee on live. I should have played with Tree Rat. You know, if you remember Tree Rat, he tried to get me to play with you guys, and I was a shook little kid. You know, I played on Moral Thule instead. Almost triple digits. That's a lot. There's literally dozens. Doing it big. But that's on at one time, right? For every player that's online, you know there's probably a couple players that are like plugged out, scared to log back in until later. You know what I mean? It's not for lack of trying. There would be a lot more. It's just survival of the fittest out here. And, you know, we're fit. Fitness yuck loot in our bags. $85 bricked up dudes. Exactly. Mysteriously bricked up like the pyramids. Alright, anyway, cheers. I like to cheers my mug to you. This is the SpongeBob mug. It's a handful. This mug is a little less practical than most of my mugs. I just finally unveiled it. It had a sticker inside. I was complaining about the sticker for like weeks. And then today I just whoop, peeled it off like nothing. I don't know what changed in between last time and this time, but like the glue stopped being so sticky and it didn't even leave no residue. Like I said before, I did still wash it anyway, because I don't trust like that. Especially mysterious strong till it's not glue. Weird. You know what did change between then and now? It's like really humid out today. Maybe that like somehow helped. I think it was really hot all the other days that I was trying to peel it off. But it was like a, I shouldn't say a dry heat. It was humid those days too. But today it's like raining. That's like even more humid, right? That's like beyond humid. It's like straight up wet. Anyway, whatever. Down in Guck, it is also wet, which is where I reside now, in the full immersion that is Norath. You know, specifically right now, Southeast Antonica. If Antonica was the U.S., Guck would be like Florida, right? Let's face it. This is the Florida of Norath. Louisiana. Could be. Could be. Born on the bayou down here, you know what I mean? Hey, hey, runs with sheep.
Runs with Sheep rated your channel with 8 viewers.
Going on? We're just getting started over here. Hey, thank you for that raid. Hope you had a terrific EverQuest. Probably night, right? You started late, running with the sheep late night. Gonna go count some sheep. I'm assuming. I appreciate you. I hope you got big games today. We're getting big games. We got practically raid loot. Right? Lugi got the huge upgrade. Huge upgrade that is Elfhide gloves. You know, they can put away their puny Lupine Claw gauntlets for this huge Elfhide gloves. You know, it weighs a little more, you know? And it's a little more class restricted. You got your J boots. Oh yeah, absolute essential. I don't have my J boots yet on this shaman. I might something to carry me through until I can get the Sal boots. Right? Isn't there Sal boots for shaman? I need that. I need that big. This is my first shaman. I've never leveled a shaman past level. I think 4. I have a banker that's a shaman, like as a joke, and also as a joke, I leveled it up a couple times. You know, bankers are usually level 1, but I'm silly. So, level 1s are safe from PvP. I should specify that if you're new here. This is the PvP server, and plus or minus 4 level range. So all these people, if they're in my level range, doesn't matter if we're same guild. You know what I mean? Friendly fire is on, but it's mutually assured destruction, right? Nobody wants to corpse run. um, couldn't have done it with the help of some very friendly people. You say they're easy to get on Quorum. Do they drop in Nagina on Quorum, or you got to do the Hasten Boot Strutter quest? On this server, Hasten Boot Strutter quest for the past like decade and a half. The Nagina days are long gone. Most of my J boots had come from Nagina, but now I got a lot of modern era Hasten boots. They're the same boots. Dropping Nagina. Guaranteed drop? Oh hell yeah! You weren't kidding. That is much easier than even having to just farm a placeholder. You know, that's it. Maybe it's not hard, but it takes determination. But hey, grats, and shout out to the friends that helped you get it, or the friendly people that helped you get it. That's the real. Sometimes the real J boots is the friends we meet along the way. You know what I'm saying? But on Quarm, I'm assuming there's global cooldown reset. Great Wave, you say, guess who you met on Quarm yesterday? Who'd you meet on Quarm yesterday? I couldn't even begin to guess. I think I know him. You gotta tell me. But so the biggest reason I need a clicky, or any sort of instant cast something or other, it wouldn't work indoors, J boots. But what you can do is if you cast a spell, you see everything goes gray, and it's still gray, right? If you click, it comes right back, as you know. Yeah, you're talking about the global cooldown. Oh, it's so good, so good. I need that, especially on the PvP server. You want to be able to global cooldown works indoors on Quarm with the J boots. That's crazy. Baron June, you say? I'm not sure if I know Baron June. I'm not sure if that name's familiar to me. Was it Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. I mean, you don't have to hold your thought, but I'm going to hold my thought a sec, because we got a caster in the mix. I keep jumping off the water. Get me out of there. Gotta moisturize. That's all it is. Meant to do that. Alright, we're doing... I'm hardly casting, but I got haste gloves. I got a little fast wep. I gotta get something that hits a little harder now that I'm up to over 20. Some people from the new PvP server that opened up 6 months ago came over to Quarm, made a PvP guild. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, was it like ROZ peeps or something like that? Trying to think. I didn't play that latest PvP server because I didn't like the idea of having to buy a currency. I don't want to say I crashed out about it, but I didn't like the direction. Yeah, it probably was. I see those guys. I see those guys around. Sure. That's what's up. I'm assuming the PvP on Quarm is pretty exciting because it's there's no level range, right? I just found out about this. I should have known, right? It's not like I didn't know about Quarm. I knew about Quarm, but for some reason I thought nobody would do a red name, and I was just like, eh. I only play PvP servers, I remember there was some talk of like if some team made it to the Super Bowl or something like that, or won the Super Bowl, then there was going to be PvP for like 2 hours or something like that. And I was like, that's not good enough odds for me. I need like all the PvP. Oh, it's PvP instances, not actual red names. Ah, okay. Word. They're having fun with that. That's what matters. EverQuest enjoyers enjoying EverQuest. We all got in common here, I think, this morning. Every Thursday morning, I'm here enjoying EverQuest PvP server every time. Every Sunday, I do a nice long stream. It's almost, I don't want to say too long. It's just right. It's 7 hours. You know what I mean? It's like a full shift at the EverQuest factory. Putting in work, clocking in, locking in. Uh-oh. Nice crippling blow to save yourself. Hell yeah. I saw that. Saw that excitement. Trollhide belt. Hell yeah. That is most definitely what's up. Let's see. Look at this. You have an FPSS already? Womp womp. Well, I won't hear anything of it. It's still a huge upgrade for you. Grats on your big name drop. We're doing it big. Guck provides. It doesn't vendor very well, this Trollhide belt. I've confirmed that. So, if you're a rogue or a bard in group, you're stuck with it. Need before greed. You can throw it out. Or give it to a newbie. Newbies love these. These are great. Actually, pretty good stats. I wish they made like more slots. Like, could you imagine if like names in EverQuest didn't have like one common drop and one rare drop or what? You know what I mean? Like, I know there's some names that break that mold, but so many in Classic have like the 2 drops. And there's like, you know what I mean? They'll start sets like in Guk. There's like the silver plated stuff. Imagine if there was like more silver plated options, or like, but this is the kind of stuff we can't have on an emulator, right? This was definitely against the agreement because it would require like actually editing server side stuff. Is that the issue here? Whatever it is, there's some weird caveats as evident in the agreements and the lawsuit, right? We're kind of like seeing behind the curtain and getting to see how Daybreak thinks. You know what I mean? Why are they doing the things they're doing? What is their specific angles on some of this stuff? Like we could only speculate before, and I would wildly out loud, without provocation. But now instead of speculating, now it's like it's there in plain legalese. I'm not gonna say plain English because it is very much lawyer speak, but it's there. That's interesting, right? Exhibit C is the P99 agreement, signed, dated, notarized. It's not some wishy-washy like thing we've only heard about. And honestly, it's a lot more freeing than we thought, or at least than I thought. I thought it was much more restrictive on, what P99 could and could not do, right? We were under the assumption, very much at this point, assuming that there's, in the agreement, no new servers, right? It's the only reason that they wouldn't have launched a new server. But now, we see in the agreement there's really the only caveat to launching servers is it can't be like while they're trying to launch a new TLP, right? They gotta like kind of do stuff in a nice way, a way that's like cool with doesn't take the spotlight off them. And they clearly felt like Fangbreaker or feel like THJ kind of was not being cool about the timing of, stuff. But not only can they make new servers, they can have the servers go all the way up to, as far as Titanium goes, right? As long as they don't don't pick another Daybreak game and do that. Wonder what agreement Daybreak made when they bought EQ. That's an interesting thought, the dude. I wonder if that's out in the public anywhere. They launched a new TLP every 12 months? I don't know. I don't know the exact schedule of that. It's a good question. I feel like it might be a little longer than that. I feel like I came back to EQ about 3 years ago. I feel like there's been one new TLP in that time. There was like one that started probably right around when I came back, and then one after that. The recent one, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But hey, that's a ding. 23, you know what that means. We gotta dance on the corpses of these froglocks. We gotta salute you guys. Hey, viewers at home or work or wherever you're viewing from. What's up? Good to see you. It's always great to see you. And hey, if you're rising and grinding this morning, cheers. I got a SpongeBob mug to clink with you. Cheers, clink. It's the SpongeBob mug. It's the most cumbersome mug I have. It's very awkward to hold, even more awkward to drink from. Let's see if I can navigate this. Oh shit, I should probably... We got Fungus Man in the mix. This is, we'll hold that celebration for a moment. Fungus Among Us, exactly. Among Us. That's a green con. Okay. We'll get back to the regularly scheduled celebration, right? Ding 23. That's the 4th ding of the day. And this one is no different from the rest. We dance, we cheer, we wave at all of you, salute you, and say, hey, you, yes, you, did you know that today's the Rise and Grind? Every Thursday morning's Rise and Grind. Have you considered, please, coming back next Thursday? Please check out the Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest 2025, number 34, coming to you live this weekend. If you couldn't guess what day the Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest is on every week, well, it's in the name. It's Sunday. Sunday, okay? I'm going to be here live all morning. It's going to be huge. This Rise and Grind is mostly just a reminder that we're rising and grinding every week and Sunday, right? Get up bright and early and do a huge 7 hour long stream. You know, you want to join us, you want to fight us, whatever. We'll be here on the PvP server, Red 99. Maybe in Gawk, you know? Not guaranteed, but could be. Could be. But yeah, I gotta drink this SpongeBob from the corner. Oh yeah. And if you're hating in the back, that slash rudes for you. Alright? Let's go. Frog meat. Where the frog meats. Need the meat. Ooh. Hey now. This good. This good stuff. Yeah, fungies ain't joking. We're fungi farmers now. Maybe it's not the fungi tunic. Oh, the thorns. Yeah, that hurts. That adds up. 3 damage. I do have cancel magic. I could. Perhaps. Maybe next time. Alright. Didn't I just ding? How are 20% in already? Like, not even fair. It's not even fair to the ops. Pray for them. Last time they fought Saibao, level 19. Level 23 now. I'm gonna buy spells too. I'm not just gonna use level 9 spells forever, okay? I'm gonna invest. Invest in myself, right? I'm a shaman now, right? They think I'm a shadow knight. I'm a one-trick pony. No, no, no. I got just about every class now. Um, do I put a last name? I don't think so. I think we just leave it like this. I haven't done a last name in a long time. I don't have a monk. You're right. You're right. I don't have a monk. Oh, okay. Actually, I do. I have a level 8 or 9, maybe even as high as like 10 or 11. But he doesn't have any gear. He's like a very authentically self-found monk, which is fine. You know what I mean? Monks don't need gear, right? That makes them better or something. 0 weight. You stand by your statement, no monk. All right. When I get a T staff, I'll make a monk. Right? Maybe you'll see me in KC. You know who would be good for farming a T staff? A shaman, right? Getting there. Getting there. I've killed a few skeletal warlords. I think it doesn't proc to like 50 anyway. Okay, I didn't know that. For some reason I thought I like proc to level 1 or something. Yeah, the fungus models here in Guk are very cool. There's so many different ones down here. Like you said, the runny eye model. I like these kind of like shorter, you know what I mean? It's more of a like narrow tone or whatever than the you know, like the big ones that you'll see outside in the swamp. Cool. Flavorful. They look like aliens in Independence Day. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I want to. Next time he pulls one, we'll take a good look at it. All right. Next puller up, he says. That's me. I'll do it. Super. Green con. Should go the other way. Because we're like higher level now. We can't go back. Once you go warden, you can't go back. You gotta go deeper. Alright, let's see what we see towards the Shin Lord. Oh yeah, he's been pulling this. A red con and a yellow con next pull. Okay. Sounds fun, sounds fun. Might try it. Yep, interrupts me. Here I come. There's a big nuke. 139. Yeesh. My root's holding strong. Luckily. I sat. Will that train me? Alright, here. Ooh. Got a pop right in our face. Like I was just spinning around next to me. Yeah, I wish I had that global cooldown right now. Oh, we're doing fine. This isn't scary at all. I guess it could have been. First one nuked me to 35%. Yeah, you're right. Sure. It's a pretty big nuke. That was a little scary. You're right. You're right. I don't know how much actual Shinlord area we can pull, but it looks like we're getting repops over here. That's good. So yeah, speaking of faction, trying to get my clerics some Grob faction, and Frogog Meat Quest sucks. Let me tell you, so many meats to do anything. I've handed in because obviously I started scouring, right? So that's a potentially deep pit to try to climb out of as a cleric. Hey, what's my cleric worship? Wipeout, I mean. The aliens, right? He's from Kanos. He's one of them UFO travelers. Right? I forget. Anyways, that's what I meant to pick. I'm pretty sure that's what I picked. Anyways, they don't like me. They don't like me in there, so it's been quite the climb. I've handed in 2 loads of frog meats. And when I say a load of frog meats, I don't mean like a stack of frog meats. I mean like over a bag of frog meats. Like, I've done this quest a lot. A real lot. I've done it twice. Like multiple bags twice. Alright, maybe not multiple bags, but like at least a couple bags total. Maybe a few bags total. You know what I mean? Like more than a couple. Still scowling. Crazy. Crazy. But, you know, that only makes me more determined. Alright, we got this guy. And the Ton Warrior repopped. We're gonna get some abs. A couple above us. Yeah, we're just gonna start over here. I gotta grab my phone because now it's getting to the point in the stream where I gotta keep my eyes peeled for that call. Where I'm out the door. More epic bard slash rogue loot. As I was saying, imagine if they could drop like troll hide sleeves or something, you know what I mean? And it was like more decent but highly specific class loot. Or elf hide belt, imagine if there's like full sets of each. Maybe they dropped off different you know, it'd be cool. There's so much potential for like, you know, just. But that's not the kind of thing that Daybreak wants, right? It's their IP. They don't want a better classic. You could. They want. I guess they want people to play their TLPs. So that's what it is. Keep it simple. Let me grab my phone. Be right back. All right. Ganlo says easy pull. Let's see. Oh, he already pulled him. I was gonna see how did you pull him? Did you shoot him or did you go up there? And did you pull him over the side or over the ladder? What's the right way? Because I've definitely done it a wrong way recently. Like I said, I'm a little spooked now. Because it pulled like the entire zone. I couldn't get off. Crazy. Bow and arrow, huh? Gotcha. That'll do it. That will do it. Gotta head to bed runs with sheep. I appreciate you. I really do. And yeah, congrats again on the J boots. Most definitely. That's really good stuff. You'll be using those for a long time because yeah. Let's see, hide corpse. I think it's probably bronze, right? Yeah. Am I pulling again? Okay. Go back to perfect. Hmm. I had a plan right there. Ugh, I keep getting interrupted. What's up with my channeling? Probably haven't worked on it enough. Then again, I'm also level 23. I'll try to channel something. halfway through 23. I think 24 is a spell level, right? I'm assuming a decent spell level. Can't wait. Oh, that root broke. I'm like, what root broke? The other thing. All coming back to me. Still no channeling skill ups. Let's see what this. Let's see nothing because I'm blinded. I was gonna say let's see what the skill's at. Yeah. Slamming in the. I got the kill shot while blind. Too easy. All right. Channeling skill. 49. That is definitely not at cap. I gotta keep grinding. Keep casting. Oh, big encumbered. There we go. Getting real stuck in the water. Alright, so just pulled these ones down here. And Chilogan was pulling the fungus farm. Now I know the mutant will be a hard one. I'll probably avoid the mutant. I thought I just lagged. I'm like, huh? And then I saw it said I got rooted. Really weird. It was not a very long route. Like the symbol maybe flashed up there, but it was just like. Sorry, it's still early. I'm almost done with my second SpongeBob of coffee. It actually holds a decent amount. But I don't want to say I mind this because I like my coffee on the cooler side. I like to be able to chug it if I had to, you know, without it being too hot. This stuff cooled down fast, like a big surface area, like pretty thin ceramic. Um, Even these little sponge holes, nice detail. That's just more surface area, right? Like the coffee cools quicker. So if you like your coffee cool, I highly recommend this mug. But like I said, learn from my mistake. Don't try to sip straight across the square mug. You got to go from the corner. It seems obvious, but I somehow screwed it up. All right, here's one of them Sporalide dudes we were talking about, right? Ishivatari, like the Independence Day aliens. Cool. I like their texture. You know what I mean? They got a real cool, like greenish, kind of like bluish, grayish. They're cool. They got creative with this one. All right, imagine if they made hedge guys that pop out of the hedges and unrest that look like the hedges, like the hedge. That'd be cool. Yeah, yeah. If you want to be able to drink your coffee without a long wait, SpongeBob mug would be an absolute go-to. Absolutely. Okay, so there's the mutant. Mutant's only an even con. But I don't know I don't know. I don't know if I want to pull this one, all these other ones. I feel like this is going to be a nice chain reaction. Once this breeder comes a little further away from the drone, I feel like the mutant's close enough right now. sitting. What a totally dangerous activity. Ah, come on. Come on, fungus. Take a step. Okay, here he comes. Perfect. Split that up a little bit. I'm willing to try the mutant. It's only an even con. And, cautious Chewy. Yeah, right? What would that be? Like, Chewy with a C? Champion Chewy. Flame Lick. Alright, you guys kill that. Good job. Oh no. Alright, is the mutant coming? He sure is. Woo-wee. We're gonna get rooted on the way back, I bet. Let's go. Ah, snared. Brutality. Oh, that was fine. That wasn't so bad. Helps that Gamlo's back, right? Definitely helps. Oh, I had to work in the rain yesterday. It was fine. I'm not even gonna complain. I'd rather work in the rain than the extreme heat. And this is coming from the guy who said it would rather too hot than too cold. Is that even true? I don't know what to believe anymore. Because I had to work in some pretty extreme heat this summer. It's tough, right? You know what I mean? When it's so hot, it gets like hard to move. You're like fatigued. I don't know. I was fatigued by it. So you know, a little drizzle started, and it's just like, you know what? I can appreciate this. It's not like it was hot before the drizzle. It was a little cool. But I just try to look at the bright side. For the mushrooms of Guck over the mushrooms of Seb. We were talking about how cool the mushrooms down here are. I like the variety of it all. They got a nice little assortment. I haven't been to Seb in a while. I could picture the king, right? Fungus king. And I can picture some of the other ones, but they don't have the full assortment, right? Is that how it is? Yeah, I should probably loot the mutant. Doing quests all over the place. The Guck Mildew bracket. Yeah, is that the good one? Alright. When I get hungry and thirsty, it'll probably be already time for me to go to work. That's how close we are here. AKA, we're just getting started. You know, let's dive on in. Let's go down here. You guys know? Swim. I'm sure you did, right? I'm sure you knew. What if you didn't know? A little spiky room in here. A little spiky. And the camera kind of bugs. You know, like that's my feet. Looking over my own shoulder in a weird way. There. Fixed. Oh, now it's off again. Love stuff like that. You know, those weird spots. I especially like the ones where it's like mysteriously weird, you know? That one's just like, you kind of get it. It's like a small, very small room. And it has like some floor features that look like it might mess with the camera a little, like those spikes. But, you know, some places it does weird stuff like that and you can't explain it. Hope it's not too long of a day today. I think it's going to be raining again. I did not look at the weather. Let's see. Oh yeah, rainy day. Not very much. Just kind of like misting, misty morning all morning. I'll wear a hoodie, you know. Hoodie season. We're getting back to it. I definitely prefer fall, right? My favorite of all the seasons. My birthday season, you know what I mean? I thrive in the fall. And it's coming. The leaves are going to be turning. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to have Rise and Grinds every Thursday. We're going to have Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest 2025s all fall long into the winter. All 2025, you know? 2026 to be determined, but I have a feeling we're going to just, you know, change the date on the Swamptacular Splash Fest 2025, you know? We don't have to get a whole new banner made. We could just kind of like patch over that one digit. You know what I mean? You've seen it. You've seen it done. Just paint over that. Turn a 5. You could even just kind of try to curve that 5 into a 6. You know, nobody. How are they gonna know? How can they tell? They won't. Can't wait. Got big plans for the rest of the year's Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fests. Oh, there's a pop in there while I'm pulling. Terrific. I was halfway through my route when I heard. I slowed the pH, so, you know, deal with it. So if that, I was just gonna say we're about to get a pop over there. There he is. There he is. Slow this one too. Why not? Everything's slowed except for the warrior, whatever I was fighting over here. Slow this one too. Easy. Almost level 24. It's almost too easy. All right, remember on Sunday I kept scuffling with that druid, like all stream long, scuffling with that druid, and I told you this has been going on for like a couple days before the stream, even scuffling. You know, I have not seen that druid since I dispelled 2 dots with 1 pumice click and said this is too easy, and he gated. Haven't seen him since. You know what I mean? It's been like almost a week. I hear he's been online, but he logs off when I get on. You know, it's like I hope that wasn't the last, because I was having fun. I should have kept that too easy comment to myself, maybe. You know, but it was funny. I thought it was funny anyway. That was on Sunday. We had a lot of action on Sunday. So much action. I'm kind of getting used to it. You know, if I don't get that much action on this Sunday, I'm gonna be like, oh, what? Come on! I thought we were having some fun over here. I thought we were tussling. player versus player combat on the PvP server, and it was like, it was good. I think it was good stuff as far as like, you know, they were trying to set some traps for us. We were trying to set some traps for them. It was real good old fashioned EverQuest PvP. I don't know, authentic level. We're not going to the arena and battling. We're like, you know, they want to win, we want to win. Real shit. I don't know. I gotta talk. I just gotta talk a little trash. I gotta call them out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like T Pig. I hope I see you Sunday. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't scare you off with that too easy comment. I was just being bold and brash. You know what I mean? It's what we're doing. Speaking of which, just getting started over here. Bold and brash, rise and grind. SpongeBob mug. I think got like one big gulp left. Let's go. All right. Whoops. I'm gonna smash this mug. I'm not careful. It's a really big mug. All right. You want the mesh mantle? I suppose. Was it me? Oh, it wasn't me. I suppose not. Sorry, I don't have it. What's going on? You on the ladder? You okay? Having a little climb there. Ganlo's ascending. It's it's happening. It's the it's the rapture. Ganlo got raptured. That's what you're seeing here. See ya. Taking the escalator. Whoop. Let's see what else we see. I got time for a couple more pops before work. And we gotta go look for someone to raid. Did I get a channeling skill up there? Come on. Oh my god. Alterations is even worse. Ding 24. You know? Skill caps keep getting higher. Skills staying the same. Let's dance. As soon as this fight allows. There's a little dance. Let's do another. Let's sneak another little dance in there. Okay, here we go. Dance. Cheer. Wave. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's good to see you. We're just getting started over here. Come on. Take a little bow. Take a little knee. And, oh my god. Get this stupid froglock. Slow this stupid froglock. I hit C to con it, even though I can't see. Can't see the C. Alright. Back to the task at hand, which was, I think I was / groveling to please consider following the stream if you haven't. Please consider checking out the YouTube channel. And hey, you. Hey, you. Yes, you. Why don't you come on down to the Discord? It's called The Swamp. Come on in. The water's fine. It's now the premier EverQuest PvP Discord server. I feel like that's, you know what I mean? I'm not even making, that's not even bold and brash. That's just stating facts, right? Let's face it. Let's face it. Hey, thank you for that follow. Even if you're not an EverQuest PvPer, that's the link, right? Pinning the link. The stream's got a couple more minutes left, so that link will be pinned for the rest of the stream. Consider your personal invitation. Come on in, the water's fine. It's called The Swamp. It's the place to be. They say if you build it, they will come. We built it, and guess what? They came, and they're still coming. We got So many EverQuest enjoyers. We got some MTG enjoyers. We got, there's some overlap there, right? Seems like a lot of, whoops. Where are you guys fighting? Oh, you guys are clearing out. Get back and start pulling more deep stuff. Yeah. So, if you're not in the Discord yet, what are you waiting for? We'll get you a green name, aka champion status. Unless, of course, if you're a flower member, you get a yellow name to differentiate. Right? But you don't got to be a flower to join. Some people think this is the flowers Discord. No. It's the swamp Discord. It's more, it's very accepting. We're an open, welcoming place for all. For all. I didn't even kick out the ops. They left on their own. They got roasted too much, I guess. I don't know. It's a welcoming place. Don't let that fool you. Thunderpig stuck around. But Dresden left. Drezzy, what's going on? First time I ever met Dresden, he was on his warrior fatty boy. I was trying to level up Nui, right? Nice Chewy, my newest level 60 Shadow Knight. This was years ago now, a couple of years ago. Trying to level up. Me and Inmabelly down in Lower Guck to set the scene. It was a Twitch stream, much like this. And some level 60 warrior with an AON and like really good gear shrinks himself down super tiny and comes to fight us and gets killed. Right? That's the first time I ever met that guy. It was for a couple years there. We had some back and forth action, but now he left the Discord. I haven't seen him in game in a while. Like a Rapting, you all right? He hasn't answered a question of the day in like all year. Sorry, we got question of the day every Sunday. If you want to get in on that, I introduce it at 8 a.m. and then I repeat it as much as content allows. If I'm too focused in the zone on some PvP shit, I might forget to ask for a couple minutes there. But I'm generally chatty. I'll ask plenty of times, and I'll put it in the stream title, unless it's one of those ones that doesn't fit. In which case, I probably won't put it in the title, but the point is I'll ask, and then hopefully you answer, and we get into it. All right, Kenny Powers. We're going to do that thing. The thing you're talking about, the exclamation point commands. I'm going to try to figure out how to get that working for Sunday. I'm a Twitch newbie. I've only had a Twitch account for like a long time, but I don't know much. Yes, finish it off with the realist room. Hell yeah, the realist Froglock on the block. Froglock realist. Do it. Love realist room. Whoa. I almost fell. Man, what a good grind though. 5 dings in 2 hours. You can say we're just getting started, but really this is the last pull right here. Last pull. Even con getting slowed, hopefully. Brad bless. I was gonna slow these green cons, you know what? I'm not. You guys can figure it out amongst yourselves with the DPS. Doesn't seem like a good use of my mana right now. Tuck Warrior? Where'd that Tuck Warrior just frock from? What's going on here? Oh, it must be his pet. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, everybody's accounted for except for one little Kanabin. We're good. When you see frocking, mysterious frocks in the distance, sometimes it's something sinister, but in this case, it was perfectly fine. Kabak doing Kanabin doing work. Anyways, I had a terrific time streaming this morning and enjoying EverQuest, right? You could call it my element. I'm in my element right now. My element is muck and mud and frog meat and swamp, you know? All that. That's my element. And I'm in it. Norathian, EverQuest style. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me this morning. At the end of the stream, I like to go raid another channel. So don't leave yet. Let's go give a strong raid to another Twitch channel, right? Go see. Let's go see what we got. And then I got to run to work. It is what it is, you know? If you're an EverQuest enjoyer, you got to make time to enjoy EverQuest, right? It's 2025. I'm not in middle school no more, you know what I mean? It's not just about sacrificing sleep for EQ and then, you know, dealing with it when the school day comes and that's it. And then summer comes and it's just whatever. No. Summer comes and it's still work, but it's alright. If you're about to enjoy some more EverQuest, I'm very happy. Let's go. I'll be lurking in spirit, you know, or I'll be lurking and I'll be there in spirit. But I do have to jet. So, what do we got? We got a P99 Green Druid that's almost 30. We got a Quarm Pally that's leveling and then raiding. We have a Hero's Journey Day 10 hitting level 30. We got Chris GNV. Let's go see Chris GNV. You know what I mean? Chris GNV shows some love. We're going to show some love back. What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying? And we got a great community here on Twitch. EverQuest PvP community, or EverQuest Twitch community is the best Twitch community. Don't forget it. You're part of it. So thank you for being part of it. And yeah, let's go show them some love, all right? Show them some love from Red99. Thanks for hanging out. I had a great time. Said bye to the group. All right, thanks for hanging. See you next time. Peace.